What's up, Leo? This is going to be a love reading for the second half of June. This is for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me, so if you want to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. Both great options if you're looking for psychics at any given time, located all over the world. If you go through the links I provided, Mystic Sense is going to give you your first 5-minute reading free, and Spiritual Blossom also has a great offer, so check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. So Leo, let's get stuck into it. I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of June. I say potential, guys, for those of you that are new to my channel, because I infuse law of assumption here on this channel. And that means that this is just a checking in point and a reading based on one timeline and one version of you and the specific person and the version of the connection that you have selected out of infinite that are available right now. Creation is finished. Your desires are meant for you. You are limitless. You can have anything you want. You can tweak, conform, or manifest anything differently if it's undesirable. And so please go and look into the law of assumption. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your state, who you are being, of which there are infinite versions, right? And therefore, nothing to change but self. You can shift it by selecting a new version and selecting a new version of the person. Let's have a look. Okay, so how does this person feel about you, Leo? Hold on or let go. I just saw 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Maybe a sense of holding on, but withholding. The Moon card, things are not clear, or it feels like things have been hidden. And then there's an Ace of Pentacles, opportunity though for commitment or recommitment. The King of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot here to do with truth and honesty, Leo. So this person might feel like there's stuff that's been concealed that's caused hurt feelings. I just saw the Hierophant card as well. So marriage or long-term commitments could be playing into this. 8 of Pentacles, they want to put some effort into the situation though. You could be a bit like on a break, or there's a processing energy, but this person seems to want to work through things towards something committed. King of Pentacles. Work and career could be playing into this as well. Like there could be a big focus on that. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. They want to have a commitment or a recommitment or take things to the next level, Leo. And 8 of Cups. So they don't want to walk away. If you've had a break, this is the return of someone, okay? Or they're hoping for a return, a redo or a reconnect or a new start. Ace of Pentacles. Let me get one on the King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups in the reverse. There has been this feeling of, I feel because of the cards that I was channeling as I was opening, dishonest or distrust, because the Knight of Cups in the reverse is like, is this offer sincere? Now, you could feel that way about them. They could feel that way about you, but there's an unwillingness to walk away. Let me just have a look at the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Judgment card, okay? This is about second chances after the moon. Things seem to have been very unclear. Maybe there are fears around, you know, whether they can trust or whether you can trust, or there's trust issues between the two of you. Let me see about that 4 of Swords. What are we processing? I just said it, trust issues. The King of Swords jumped in the reverse. There's either been an avoidance or things that have gone unsaid, or the King of Swords in the reverse, that's the Shadow King, can be like actual dishonesty, guys. I'm not saying anything to trigger you. In the end of the day, guys, I'm going to have to get this out of the way. I say this in all my readings. This is just circumstances and aversion, okay? So this person's not a robot. I'm always going to read what's going on with them, their thoughts, feelings, actions, inactions, reactions, intentions, assumptions, and all of that. However, they're still you pushed out in the version that you selected on this current timeline out of the infinite, and that's why circumstances don't actually fucking matter, and you can have anything you want, and you can select a new version. If this is how things have played out, or there's questions around loyalty or trust, for example, controversial to say, things have played out because you have selected them from your state of consciousness. So it's up to you if you want to have this differently. Now, this person still wants to put effort in and work with you to create something stable where things seem to have been unclear or shady, or there's trust issues, whether it's founded or unfounded, guys. You know, if you're the one with the trust issues, Leo, then what happens is that the outside, which is the mirror, starts to morph into a, you know, it confirms what your beliefs are and assumptions are. You see what I mean? So look into some of the coaches, Sammy Ingram, Dylan James, Manifesting with Kimberly, any of those guys. Everything on the outside is a reflection of state, so you can shift anything. Look, Four of Cups in the reverse, there's like a rejection wound. They want to get past that. There's been some disappointment between the two of you. And they want success, Six of Wands, and they want 10 of Cups with you, Leo. And there's Five of Cups, regrets and losses around maybe immaturity, Page of Wands, or for some of you, this could be like outside flirtation. I don't know, but Page of Wands in the reverse can be like pettiness, immaturity, and there's regrets here. Why do we have King of Swords in the reverse? Let's get more details on it. Five of Swords, but in the reverse. Tension, conflict. I mean, the King of Swords in the reverse, if it's not like actual dishonesty, I'm getting, it can be a bit the avoidant and a bit cold and detached kind of energy, which then causes rejection, disappointment, emotional rejection, and that's caused conflict or tension between the two of you. And so there's a wanting to get past that, and there's regrets maybe around things that have been said, the way in which you've communicated with one another. I mean, they have passion for you and they want to restore the passion. The Knight of Cups in the reverse, so that's, you know, the Cups cards seem to be in the reverse, so that means that there's not really trusting the heart space in this situation. So something about the way in which you interact, or if this person has an avoidance tendency, and again, Leo, maybe that's the mirror to however you're showing up, they're reacting. If you've selected the version of the person that's like an avoidant and you're an anxious, as an example, guys, I don't like these labels because it's just relevant for this timeline. You can also, if there's a version of you that doesn't have any insecurities or fears about love and the people that you love and the way in which they show up for you, then this person, there's a version of them that doesn't show up that way. But anyway, I mean, there seems to have been some stress and maybe tension on the way forward, and the Cups cards, the emotions, there's something about not trusting the love. Because, you know, there's a lot of focus here on the material, Leo, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the heart space is not, it's in the shadow energy. So there could be a difficulty in expressing emotions, showing up and, you know, giving the love. But chemistry for sure, and wanting a new start there. And the Ten of Cups is in the upright, which is the long-term vision. And the Judgment card is about, you know, a redo, a resurrection after maybe there's been a pause or a break. And the Justice card, making things right, balancing things out. For some of you, you know, legal matters, marriage and divorce is playing into this, but I feel like this is more so about, like, you know, balance, fairness. So if there has been things that have been said that have not been very nice, or conflict or tension, or for some of you, dishonesty in some way, trust issues, this is about making things right, okay? Four of Pentacles, they're still holding on to you. There's been a lot of this withholding. So for some of you, there's withholding because someone is dealing with a lot of like financial stuff, and that could be connected to like divorce, Leo, or otherwise this is like just withholding and holding back because there's the Moon card, right? We had the Moon. So this is about fears and insecurities. So this person holds back quite a lot. Maybe that means that they show up in a certain type of a way, and then that causes tension, or there's this fear. When it comes to the happily ever after, you know, Moon card is how we've been nurtured. So if we're going to go like all Freud on this, the shadow aspect, like it could be that this person, you know, they wear a bit of a mask. Maybe they're very focused on material matters, finances, etc., and it's difficult for them to open up in the heart space. Now, that could also be, there could be an element of your shadow stuff, Leo, like I said. So a person's going to mirror back to you your fears and insecurities, and we'll get your side of the street, which by the way is way more relevant if you want this to shift than their side of the street, but I do it for context. So we've got Libra energy, Pisces energy. I mean, they're still trying to manifest this situation, and they're trying to manifest balance, fairness, and a redo, a revamp, right? With the Judgment card, a resurrection. There's been hurt feelings between the two of you, and there's anxiety around that. Nine of Swords, sleeplessness, stress. This person also has stress because of heartache. So again, the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords tells me that there could be losses and regrets between the two of you. There could also be losses and regrets connected to third party energy. For some of you, like I said, there needs to be separation, or like there's legal matters or financial matters at play in relation to third parties. And that causes, you know, a block or fear or an insecurity. Even if it was past stuff, you know, you could have a person, it's like career is first and foremost, money is, King of Pentacles in the shadow could be like also only focused on that. And it could be like an obsession rather than, you know, wanting to go too deep or be too emotional or whatever, because it's like the Moon card, fear of getting hurt, fear of whatever, redos from the past. I mean, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Leo. This person wants to come in, talk to you. They want to have a conversation. They see opportunity with you. So a lot of you are going to be connecting with this person, but there's a lot of fears and anxieties here. Now, Leo, you don't need to wait for this person to change, as I've already touched on. If you want this to be different, you want the circumstances that are undesirable to be different, you can just go and have a look into the law of assumption and shift the state of consciousness that you're in into the version of the person that has what you want, and the version of them that is the mirror to that and is showing up that way. Okay? All right, Leo, let me get you and what's going on with you. We've got Virgo, Gemini energy with Magician. Yeah, sorry guys if I'm skipping around. I actually have insomnia at the moment and it's making me a bit loopy. How does Leo feel about this person? Oh, we also have Scorpio with the Judgment card, if I didn't already say that. Sorry, guys. Two of Wands, Leo, you're at a crossroads. And the Chariot card. And the Seven of Pentacles, like you're still invested, but it's at a crossroads. So I did say you're sort of on a break with this person. There's a Seven of Swords. There's a lot of trust issues here, Leo. It's possible that there has been something that's been concealed or some dishonesty, but there's a Five of Cups. There's regrets. You want to come out of this regret energy. Ace of Pentacles, Leo, commitment. You both want a new start. You want something stable and committed. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. However, you're doubting whether there's going to be cooperation in that department, whether you're on the same page. Some of you are connected to this person through like your network or your career or something like that. Otherwise, this is like a feeling of maybe doubting that it's possible to cooperate and get on the same page. You know, Leo, again, for those of you that want to shift this and don't want to hear a reader reading the traditional way, and I give you my advice, look at your assumptions. So if you have an assumption that this is impossible or can't work out because of circumstances or the way things have rolled out, which, by the way, again, the way I see it, and the law of assumption community, and this shit works because people have manifested the impossible. You have selected the version with the circumstances, and everyone is a character in your show. This person has shown up according to beliefs and assumptions, and if you want to shift it, you need to make new assumptions. So if you have a belief, everything on the outside is going to be according to what you believe and assume. So if you have a belief this can't work, or this person won't cooperate, or isn't on the same page, well, you know, they may come in and want to talk to you, Eight of Wands, and make an offer, but then you're stuck on a timeline where that's how it materializes. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? So this is about affirming, contrary to the undesirable, selecting a new version of what's desirable, and the mirror must conform. The mirror must show up according to what you assume and believe. It has to crystallize into your physical. King of Cups, Leo, you feel love for this person. And Ace of Swords, opportunity to have a conversation, a new start, get clear, honesty, truth after conflict or tension. Now, the conflict or tension could be around other energies, competing interests, or it just could be lack of clarity on the way forward. You haven't moved on from this person, Six of Swords, but there's also a need to move in a better direction after tension. Let's look at this Five of Wands. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and a Queen of Wands and a Two of Wands. Okay, Leo, some of you, this is like maybe a multi-party situation. There's someone in the mix where there's still some kind of a level of responsibility or commitment, and there's like an outside attraction or something. Okay, because I have a King of Pentacles here, and then I've got a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, which means that in this situation, there could be questions around loyalty, stability, commitment, because there could also be outside commitment. Now, either you or this person, I mean, this is you, Leo, Queen of Wands in a feminine energy. This is like the other person. So you might feel like you're on the outer and you're competing for love and attention. This could be a multi-party situation. I don't know, guys. I mean, marriage, divorce, and legal matters could be playing into it. I already said that. Or responsibility in that way. So then that creates tension. It doesn't necessarily have to be that there's still romantic outside interest. But either way, there's some kind of a crossroads and a tension and a feeling of not trusting the love, not being chosen. So Leo, you can correct that and you can affirm, yes, I have it. Third parties don't matter and circumstances don't matter. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. So you can select the version of the person and only focus on the desired outcome and which already exists, because all things exist at once. If you want this person, the part of you that believes this person does love you, etc., absolutely exists. The part of you that thinks that this is impossible, they're not on the same page, they're not honest, you can't trust them, also exists. They're going to show up according to what you assume. If there's issues to do with third parties, okay, or fears around that, it's coming from the belief that you're not enough, you're not the chosen one. Shift that. Select the version of Leo that knows that you're always chosen. Select the version of the person that you know therefore chooses you. Okay, it's a self-concept thing. It's just selecting a new self-concept, or like rather shifting out of the state of consciousness where your self-concept, you have a limiting belief about that, and then you can hold a new version of that person which already exists, not new, existing version of the person that confirms that. Don't stay anchored into an old story. Knight of Wands in the reverse seems to have been a lot of stop-start. Knight of Wands in the reverse can be like passion. It's labels, the player energy, but doesn't have to be that. It can just be stop-start, hot, cold, more passion, less maybe stability, commitment, or hot and cold energy. But also that's a label, guys. So again, it's just the version of the connection that you're experiencing now. There is opportunity here for commit. There's a wanting to get clear on that and honest about it. And Eight of Pentacles, you both have Eight of Pentacles. Some of you work with this person, Leo. Okay, but otherwise you mutually want to work together and cooperate. You both have that Eight of Pentacles, effort being put into the situation. So mind your assumptions, change them. I mean, this person wants to communicate. For those of you that want it, there's opportunity here to work through any trust issues and eliminate any competition or conflict or tension, and it can go a different way. You're at a Two of Wands. I would argue, Leo, that your side of the street is more relevant here. You make a decision what you want, and you absolutely can have it. Okay, Leo, let me have a look at the broken mirror. Okay, ashamed, backfired, got caught. There's something here about things that maybe were hidden. Let's have a look. Intimacy. Passion coming into union, chemistry, missing you. Unemployed has come out, guys. Now, I'm not saying, I'm not getting that this person or you are unemployed, but there seems to have been a massive focus on finances and financial responsibility. This says living beyond means. If there's legal matters, etc. at play, then, or divorce or whatever, and there's stuff at stake, that could be a factor. I did say that there could be this over focus on the material because of fears of losing that, or not enough, never having enough, or past losses. I do have red flag signs, cheating, deception, guys. So do what you want with that. But I've already explained how that plays into this situation. Soul contract, soulmates, partnership, spiritual union, with contemplation, unsure choices, decisions. Leo, if you're unsure and you're undecided, you just need to make a decision. Okay, they're stubborn, inflexible. Could be a bit of this push-pull between the two of you. And what else? Rock bottom, life falling apart. Gosh. This says karma. So this is karmic issues. My reading on karma, guys, karma is just action and consequence, or things that keep going round and round. And like psychics and readers that say that there are karmic contracts and person is a karmic or a lesson, I don't really read that way. Everyone is you pushed out and they're your mirror. Regardless of what label we want to give different soul connections, twin flames, karmics, it doesn't really matter, guys, because it's just a version. And when you shift your state of consciousness, like if the outside is a reflection of you and what you believe and assume, and your state of consciousness, to stop karmic cycles, to break karma, repetitive triggering experiences, you just need to change. You need to change your beliefs and assumptions. So if you're having a repetitive cycle, you feel you can't trust, you feel you get cheated on, etc., then you can break that karmic cycle. Or if you feel that this person is stuck in a karmic contract and it's going to take them time and they need to learn lessons, well, that's your story and that's the belief. So just say this is a third party situation, or you feel like this person has been hurt and they need to learn to open their heart because they're avoidant. It's a story, guys. Okay? No one to change but self. So whatever you assume to be true is how the 3D is going to play out for you, and there's infinite timelines. What does this person want with Leo as we move through the second half of August? Coffee date, meeting up, discussions. I told you, 8 of Wands. And Page of Pentacles would be an offer, like maybe they want to go out, meet up with you. Let's see. Moving, environment change, dating sites, hooking up, one night stands. Leo, some of you are just dealing with a situation where there's been questions around really committing, and it's been kept very a certain way. I did say to you with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, because of like responsibilities and stuff. Jealousy, pettiness. I think I even said pettiness. Page of Wands, like there's been petty conversation. The dating site, hooking up. All right, even if it's not about one night stands, it could be that this is just, it's been slow to develop. There could be jealous third parties, or there's jealousy issues between the two of you because someone's not being very open with their heart, with their feelings, or clear on the direction forward. The moving card's like empty shell. I'm going to take that. I mean, for some of you, you're dealing with a situation with a person that it's like they're going through a move or an environment change or something. But I'm getting this more so empty shell is like this person, there seems to have been an over focus on material matters. And there's a lot of this closing the heart off because I think of rock bottom, like some kind of really big changes this person's had to go through. Maybe you too, Leo, I don't know, but risky. You see, Leo, partner to partner, or there's something here that's at risk, whether it's financial or it's a risk to commit or open the heart because of things that have gone wrong or fallen apart in love. Triggers. Okay, triggers. Emotional, inner child wounds. So there's something here. If you've selected the version of the person that has the inner child wounds and they're avoidant and they don't want to risk falling in love, or you know, they have unfinished business and a toxic relationship, and so that's why they're acting the way they are, and then that's triggering your anxiety and you're feeling not chosen and uncertain or whatever. Again, Leo, like I said, I've already given you guys the tools to shift out of that. It's your choice whether you want to continue this or not, but like that's one version of a person. It's not that the person is necessarily the shitty person. I don't read it that way. If you want it, guys, you can have it different. That's what I'm saying. There's jealousy issues. It says rumors as well. So maybe this is also like you could be connected to this person through your network. There could be other people in the mix here that are causing suspicion or fear, or there's jealousy issues between the two of you. Maybe there's not actual cheating. For some of you, it's not the case. There could be fears around cheating. That could be an old story. I mean, I'm giving you guys different possibilities. Regardless, anyway, guys, for those of you that want these, circumstances don't matter. So you just need to select the new version. Go and look at some of the coaches online and the law, and they will explain it to you more. I hope that that resonated for you guys. I think this person wants to talk. They want to meet up with you. 8 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, okay? So you could probably resolve this. I hope it resonated for you guys. If so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.